Your neck hurts and nothing you do helps. It comes, it goes, and you don't know why. I'm going to show you how to get rid of neck pain and how it develops in the first place. Well, for one, it's associated with the omnipresent problem of sitting and the fact that people change their posture while they sit. Let me show you with Ina's help. Now, you may be sitting like this at the beginning, sitting nice and straight with your cervical spine up, but that usually only lasts for a short while, and at some point, people start to slouch and bend their neck, and the moment you bend your neck like this, everything gets short and tense in the back here. And that's the main story happening back here, and of course, it's also an emotional problem. Stress, worries, problems. All that makes you pull up your shoulders. You want to protect yourself. You tuck in. And this permanent stress in combination with sitting is, in my opinion, 80% responsible for people's hardened and stiff neck. So what can you do about it? Let me show you all the exercises that are important. We'll start with the most important one. You sit up straight. Your back is straight. You bend your left arm and pull down your left shoulder using your arm. Then you reach across your head with your right hand, but you don't land here on the side, but on the back of your head, covering part of your head. We do that to keep the rotational movement we're about to start going. And then you turn your head 45 degrees to the left. That's right in the middle of 90 degrees. To the left. Then you tuck your chin in so that your cervical spine straightens up and you can already feel the stretch in the back. And that's important because we want to stretch out what's too short and tensed up. And then you pull your head downwards to the right, diagonally 45 degrees, and that starts a stretch in the back of your neck on the left side. That brings one muscle cord into the stretch that's especially important for the mobility of your neck, to get it relaxed, and you do that for a total of 2 minutes. During the first minute, you intensify this stretch, using your breathing in and out, and increase the stretch, increase on your exhale, and starting in the second minute, you try to push your head against your hand. That's the strength-building element of the exercise, but you hold your head still so it doesn't budge, and then relax after pushing for 3 seconds. And now you could feel that your head can go down a couple of millimeters more, and you use that chance immediately. And you do that until the 2 minutes are up, and then slowly leave the position to do the same on the other side. Next, we're adding something to it by pulling the head down in a straight line. Again, you sit up straight, cervical and thoracic spine are in a single line. Take both hands and place them on the top and back of your head, not on your neck. Take your elbows up with you to avoid that. The pull has to start up here to give you good leverage, so it only takes a little effort to get a good stretch and bend going. If you then pull forward, stay straight, don't round your back is straight. Only your head goes forward. And then you'll feel the stretch right here on your cervical spine, and that's a stretching feeling in your cervical spine. It's something very typical. Maybe even a slight burning sensation even. Don't worry, but just stay at a level of intensity that you could still bear. Not a negative pain, but still a positive one. And then stretch for 1 minute. After the first minute, try to carefully push your head upwards and back. But your hands hold your head in position. Tense up for 3 seconds. Go up to an intensity level you're still fine with, then relax, and you can feel how you can move forward a little bit more, and you do that a couple of times for the rest of the 2 minutes, and slowly leave the position. You could add something to it, as you did with the first exercises, by pulling your left shoulder down with your left arm, but this time you reach across your head and place your right hand on the side of your head. Unlike you did in the first exercise, now you pull your head to the right. But your head does not turn, it stays straight, and you bend only sideways. And then you'll feel the stretch directly on the left side of your neck, a big stretch. Increase this stretch to a point that still feels fine for you. Not too much, not too little. You pull your left shoulder down, which must not rise up. The moment your left shoulder goes up, you can immediately feel how the stretch weakens. Whenever you increase the stretch using your right hand, make sure that your shoulder stays down, or if it comes up again, pull it down, and then you can feel the stretch here pretty intensely. And here again, after the first minute, you start pushing your head to the left while holding it in place with your right hand. And this tensing up and relaxing allows you to move your head further to the left as soon as you relax. And with this strength-building exercise, you're teaching your muscles to get used to being in a long, relaxed position, so that you're loose and relaxed all around your neck. And of course, you do the same for the other side. And to wrap this up, we're going to reverse the exercise now and pull your head not forward, but we're going to pull it backwards. Why? Well, you can imagine that whenever a joint can move in two directions, going this way or the opposite way, at different angles, the moment we've freed up everything in the back, we've created an imbalance in the interplay of the muscles in the front and the back. And we restore this balance by doing the following. We sit up straight. Your cervical spine is straight as well. Place your fingers on your forehead, and you take the fingers of your other hand and put them on your chin so that you can control the position of your head. If it's like this, forward or bent backwards, now, the thing is moving your chin backwards while at the same time taking your forehead backwards as well. But don't lift your head. Ina did that just automatically. It'll happen to you too. But you should focus on achieving a parallel shift of your head backwards. And that means your chin and your forehead move back the same amount. But that may only happen for a couple of millimeters, and then you'll notice you can't move back any further. Your chin wants to go up. And now, this is important. You move your forehead backwards just a little bit and allow your chin to go up, but just a little. Not too much, just as much as you can move your head backwards. Go back more, chin up a bit, head goes back more, chin up a bit more. But while you're bending your head backwards, try to tuck your chin in towards your throat as much as possible. And you'll feel how this is a permanent effort to optimize the position. Your head wants to go backwards, your chin wants to go up more, but it's not allowed to. You're hovering around this line, and at a certain point, you could let go of your chin, and then it's only about bending your head backwards even more. And I could see I have to do this exercise more often with Ina, because if everything goes right, you should be able to rest your head on your back. But don't overdo it, Ina. Stay where you can still take it. And be careful now. Be careful, especially with this exercise. Slowly increase your effort over time. A little bit more every day. Don't overdo it. Your body has to get used to it. Your muscles are not accustomed to what we're doing right here. And so it's even more important for you to feel around your head, your neck. And now, Carefully, after the first minute, you push your head forward again. But very carefully, very slowly, push into your hand, and then relax, and bend backwards again a bit more. The same, just like we did a minute ago, only forward this time. And you'll notice Inga is shaking a bit, so please set the intensity to a point that feels okay for you. And then after 2 minutes, you leave the position. So Ina, how did that feel?
It felt really good.
During the exercise?
Well, you definitely can feel something, but that's to be expected. You can feel tension, a stretch, but...
I saw you were shaking. That's quite normal.
Yes.
And now at the end, one more exercise that stretches your neck while you're resting. So, we're going to lie down on our backs, on a mat, a carpet, on your bed, if the mattress is firm enough. And now we slide something underneath your head. We could use our neck hero or books. It's only about putting something under your head to lift it up. And to allow gravity to pull you down. And you could use books of different sizes and try out a height that gives you a good stretch. It should be comfortable, but not too much. And then you can go, you could watch TV, you could listen to music or read. Without losing any time, you can allow your neck muscles to relax. And I know people who love falling asleep in this position because it's so relaxing for your neck. They simply doze off since it feels so relaxing, it feels so good. This is only about finding the right height and allowing gravity to do its job. If you're interested in tips like these, you should subscribe to our channel. You can do that by clicking below, and I have a neck routine for you. Click here, and it takes you directly to an exercise that helps you relax your neck even more.